So earlier tonight, I addressed the Forest Hills Public Schools Board of Education at their meeting during public comments, and I didn't get to finish what I was saying. I was cut off as soon as that 3-minute time limit hit. So first I'll just run the clip that I was able to get on record, and then I'll just quickly add the last little part that I had at the end. So here's that. To preface, I provided a physical hard copy of the email thread and documents that I am referencing to each of the board members right before I started speaking.
668 away the address. I am a graduate of Forest Hills Northern, class of 2014. I come from a family with deep roots in the district. My brother also graduated from Forest Hills Northern 2016, and my dad and all his brothers attended and graduated from FHC 88 to 96. Furthermore, my mother, Carrie Skinner Martin Kuhn, and stepfather, Jeff Kuhn, have been teaching at Northern Hills Middle School for about 25 years. Today, I'd like to bring your attention to a matter that concerns transparency and trust within our district. On October 26, 2021, I submitted a FOIA request seeking information on any investigation, discipline records, and salary pay changes for my mother and stepfather. On August 23rd, 2023, I submitted another FOIA request, this time for internal and external correspondence related to the former request. And during the review of the documents, I came across a troubling email thread. So when my October 2021, the initial FOIA request was received, both my mom and stepfather were informed about the request and their rights per district policies. However, what followed was unusual. My stepfather, Jeff Kuhn, forwarded the district's courtesy email to Tracy Hammerman-Krenka, who at the time was the Northern Hills Middle School librarian. I think she might be social studies teachers now. But Jeff was asking to schedule a meeting to discuss the matter with my mother, or with her. It's worth noting that Tracy doesn't hold any administrative, legal, or public relations role at FHPS. She's just a staff librarian. However, following Jeff and Tracy's meeting, Tracy forwarded the full email exchange, including the district's original email and Jeff's email requesting a meeting with Tracy and her own additional commentary to 3 individuals, 2 of whom are FHPS employees that also don't hold any administrative or legal roles with the district, and 1 Michigan Education Association representative, Chris Patrick, a librarian at Forest Hills Central, Courtney Kittredge Cook, a 4th grade teacher at Nat Forest Elementary, and Brett Labaugh, local MEA representative. And her added commentary said, in case anything develops in the future that could cast a shadow on Carrie, my mom, and Jeff Kuhn, my stepfather's professional records.
Thank you, Ms. Martin.
Anyway, Courtney wrote in a response.
That's all we have time for.
Thanks,
Everybody gets
Tracy.
3 minutes.
In the future, let's use our personal emails for this type of communication.
So that last little bit, we're kind of talking over each other for a brief second. Courtney Kittredge Cook responded to Tracy's email saying verbatim, "Thanks, Tracy. In the future, let's use our personal emails for this type of communication." The email thread ends there with reasonable belief that all future communications and correspondence took place off the district's official record. So that right there is irrefutable proof exposing that Forest Hills Public School District personnel, employees, teachers, are deliberately diverting conversations about district-related matters to their personal emails to keep them off the record, to conceal them from the public and possibly, the district too. Because obviously anything that's on the district, your work email is public record. Like anyone can come FOIA request that, like I did, and they have to cough it up or cover it up, and then, that's risky, but, it happens probably. And the reason I chose to raise this in public comments at the board meeting is because while the issue is from my personal experience in this present instance, it extends beyond my own circumstances to everyone. It's not, there's no partisanship, there's no group or affiliation or sides here. This is one of those rare things where no matter the views or whatever stance you may have, this is, objectively problematic for everyone. And it's a flagrant violation of their own district policies and guidelines and should be treated as such and acted on as such. But, erodes transparency, accountability, trust, confidence in the school. Categorically, that's bad. That's really bad. But yeah, so that's just all I was going to add.